Madden Ultimate Team on Madden 19. So it's going to be Green Bay against Pittsburgh Steelers. As you see, it's going to be Cam Newton versus Big Ben. So we already know I'm finna win, man. Shoot, I'm not even playing around no more. Shoot. Let's get it, bro.
Tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
Already.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Fumble already.
And he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Should I run or pass? I think I better run because she'll be at the 26-yard line. Yeah, I'm running this.
The Packers offense here, ready to go on 1st and 10.
She was trying to go to the right or to the left.
Now the first carry for a former Pitt Panther, LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I felt that one. Come on, I'm running, man.
Again, it's McCoy. And he is
come on, bro.
Here. He lost
you can outrun them boys, man.
On 3rd down, here's
McCoy. There you go.
He gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now McCoy. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They give it to him running left. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. LaShawn McCoy taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Let's go.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a LaShawn McCoy touchdown run. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ben ready. Come on, Big Ben. See what you got, Big Ben.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of the stride?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, he just want to avoid 3 and outs. He want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Dances by him. excellent return that time. 26 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up
all day inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Tyreek Hill, 53 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guys covering take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Smith-Schuster now to return.
This don't make no sense.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start
87 overall. I got an 87 overall team going up against 80s.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the
this
field.
Is crazy.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Like
and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns.
Hope I don't make the ball, boy.
They're not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And that's complete to Jesse James.
Maybe it was fumble. Now what? Give me that ball, boy.
And this is going to be Packer football.
Done.
On fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
I passed last play, so let me run the ball.
I'm going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Start on the ground with McCoy.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
LaShawn McCoy off to the races. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown.
54-yard touchdown.
Let's go. With his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
Damn.
And the Packers add 6 to the lead.
Didn't get touched.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those
21
touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet.
What can I say?
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper,
and a very nice scamper
into the end zone for the touchdown.
And still the first quarter.
Smith-Schuster now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-down here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot down.
Stop running towards that middle, boy.
Get all these points back.
See Jones right there.
You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to be going to fix everything either.
Again, it's Bell.
What?
Bell hit. He lost the
Keep
football.
on playing. Keep on playing. That's how running that ball, you're going to fumble every time. Keep on playing.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One
Stop
guy
running that
get
ball.
home, the next guy comes through and picks
I'm
it
not
up.
even
And avoids the turnover.
And that's the prime shame.
Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
1 for 4.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It's taken to the 26. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Trotting out there,
ran it last play,
getting
so
ready
it's
to
time for
go.
another pass.
And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing.
Oh, he got killed!
Down he goes.
He got killed! Oh!
Coming hard,
He got killed!
he dumps him for a loss of 8.
He got killed!
To
He
throw
got
on
killed
second
no
down.
for a sack!
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That goes for a gain of 31.
We're going to scope for the quarter, Joe.
Now, here's
We're
first
going
and
to scope.
10, down at the 33.
We're going to scope.
Action here on first down.
I told you I'm scope. I told you I was scope.
Touchdown, Packers. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Packers add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. Hopkins with the extra point. And the round is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the result, a Green Bay score. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Smith-Schuster now to return. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 28-0 is our score. More from the Steel City. After this. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up first and 10.
Steelers better hurry up and score a touchdown. I know that much. It's already 28-0.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second.
And he loses the football the second time. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They can have that first. They can have that first down.
For the NFL's leader in receiving yards a year.
They ain't gonna win though.
First down. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call him.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular, more successful than Boney Tony.
Probably time that hit stick right on time. Oh, it was
they still call him Boney Tony, but Ben Roethlisberger calls him my number 1 target. Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On second down, it's Bell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Kendall Beckwith on the stop. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on third down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
Looking deep downfield.
Oh, he got it. They finally scored one. He finally scored one. Lucky. They were lucky.
A big play there. 44 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Hey, I could have blocked that kick.
Right
now they down by 3 touchdowns.
We're going to be terrific, but to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through, and they maintain the pace. We'll see as we go along.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside him with highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. Able to avoid it.
Get off me, boy! Get off me!
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown. Packers.
Get off of me!
LaShawn McCoy on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings,
this is crazy, bro.
Football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start.
This is a crime shame. Shoot. Get off me. Get your head down. Get off me. Get down.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point.
Down by 4 touchdowns again.
Hopkins. And the route is on here in this first half. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. He's fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Right thing.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Let's
and
go.
the Steelers set to take the field.
They
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time.
It's still Hail Mary,
no doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Justin Hunter, the one he was searching for.
He was better off throwing it to Antonio Brown.
What I like defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Jesse James.
It feels like they're getting caught in between here.
Third
because incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're going to have to.
I'm on the daggone make his ass fumble.
And now a timeout
I
coming.
want to make his ass fumble just one time. But we get the ball back.
Head to the sideline and talk about what to do next. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him. Maybe even have a 3rd person in the air.
Touchdown, Packers! Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Packers are pouring it on. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
Had to get him the ball.
Hopkins with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
He should have kneeled. He should have kneeled the damn ball. He's trying to be so selfish. He a motherfucking 80 overall.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I'm telling my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here.
Being shut down.
No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's Roethlisberger. James got it. Complete. And now a fumble.
Give me that ball.
And the Packers pick it up.
Hey. Get off of me!
Goes left side. And he will bring this one back.
Get off of me!
Green Bay touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream if they're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Give me the goddamn ball. Move out of my fucking way. Oh, he stopped me. Get the fuck off of me. Run that ball, boy.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. Extra point
49-7.
And a rout is on here.
49-7. I do this.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Over the middle here. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
You can have that. And you beat these niggas on their own turf.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh!
So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. A nice job of bringing that in, but why was he so close to the sideline there? They had all kinds of room in the flat.
A little bit of a lack of coordination between him and the quarterback, because both of them should have seen that room that was available, that space. Stop your route a little bit shorter, put it on him, and let him turn and get upfield.
Ball at the 12, huh? Let's go for a run. Let's go for a run. Let's go for a run.
First down carry here for McCoy.
Get off me.
Now he bowls him over. Fights through, and now a crease. McCoy to the races. 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first
88
half.
yards.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get
88
that done?
yards, bruh.
And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. Hopkins with the extra point. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We want to remind you that new this year in regular season games, I'll take you around the NFL and give you stats and scores from games in progress, as well as look back at games that have already been completed. So keep an eye out for that.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Eyeball.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the 10.
Get up, nigga. Get up, nigga.
Oh, look at the Jew. And now running right through it.
Get up, nigga.
He bowls him over.
Oh!
And he's got
Not the A. Not no A. It's that Rice. It's that Jerry Rice.
Past the 20. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
That was Jerry Rice, bro.
Jerry Rice. An even 90 yards. And the Packers continue to roll.
Jerry mother
and people
Rice.
Still trying to get back to their seats from the concession.
That's what I'm talking about, Jerry Rice.
Boom. We got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, people can still follow the game. And
Jerry Rice said, I ain't going down.
That they missed that big return to start this half.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. Extra point good by Hopkins.
Man, you know what? I'm done.
Well by one more.
Broadcasting this game right here because goddamn, they ain't gonna score no more touchdowns, bro. Pittsburgh is not gonna score nothing else, man. Yo, man, make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification, and you know what I'm saying, give me 100 likes on this video, and you know what I'm saying, until next time, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.